In this video, I'm going to break down what we have found here at SpeakerScale to be these 6 pillars to a systematized scaling speaker. These are the exact pillars that separate speakers doing 150K per year from those doing 200K plus per year and beyond in a systematized and scaling manner. What's going on, y'all? My name is Joe Johnston, and here at SpeakerScale, over the past 3.5 years, we've helped over 200 speakers to build predictable speaking revenue engines through proven systems and processes, with many of our clients going from sub 100K per year to 250K plus per year paid speaking revenue. Now, if you're already doing 150 to 250 plus K per year in speaking revenue, but you feel like you're trapped in your business, working in it instead of on it, this video is exactly what you need and is for you. Because what I'm about to share are these 6 pillars that will allow you to start removing yourself from every single piece inside of your speaking business except your zone of genius, and allow you to take up to a 4-week vacation if you so choose, while your speaking business continues to run without you. Now, let's start by defining what we mean by a systematized scaling speaker. Here at SpeakerScale, we define a systematized scaling speaker as a speaker who's doing 150 to 200K plus per year in speaking revenue in a systematized, structured, scaling manner. This means that this speaker has predictable and consistent marketing, lead generation, and sales systems in place running in their business that leads to predictable paid speaking engagements and revenue week over week, month over month, year over year. Speakers who are at this level aim not just to make more money, but to scale to the next level, remove themselves from their business except for their main zone of genius areas, and increase their lifetime value with clients and overall speaking fees. Now, here at SpeakerScale, our commander's intent, our mission when working with systematized scaling speakers is very simple: to remove that speaker from all aspects of their speaking business other than those that are in their zone of genius, so that they can take up to a 4-week vacation completely detached from the day-to-day operations of their speaking business while it still produces leads and closes deals. Obviously, you're not going to fulfill on deals when you're on a vacation, but you still want your business marketing, generating leads, closing deals while you can take that vacation. So here are the 6 pillars every systematized scaling speaker must master. Pillar number 1 is $1 million marketing, branding, and positioning and message to market fit. You need to go through a brand refresh. You need a couple things in place. You need clear, pinpointed message to market fit. You need updated marketing assets that show you as a high fee speaker, updated demo video, website, LinkedIn profile, videos of you on stage. Everything needs to be crystal clear. And you need a systematic, predictable marketing engine that puts your message in front of your ideal clients and positions you as a high fee professional speaker and as a sought after high fee professional speaker. Pillar number 2, you need to pumpkin plan. There's a great book by Mike Michalowicz. It's called The Pumpkin Plan. You should go read it. This is all about ICP mastery. You need to know your ICP inside and out, your ideal client profile. You need to know this person. You need to double down on them. This is about implementing the 80-20 rule, right? We call this pumpkin planning. You want to cut close to 80% of what your clients and who you're serving and double down on the 20% or so that's actually working and producing you the most revenue and is the best and easiest for you to work with. This is on focusing again on 5 to 10 main markets, main industries, and maximizing them and tripling down on serving them and going deep and far within those industries. Number 3 is pipeline management mastery. I have a whole YouTube video on this. This is about having really clear systems in place to manage your pipeline long-term. To become a systemized scaling speaker, you need systems for long-term follow-up, lead nurturing, and relationship management. You need to understand that the fortune's in the follow-up and not to give up after one no, and to have a BDR or someone in place, a lead gen specialist, who's managing that pipeline every single day and working it. Pillar number 4 is offer suite expansion and lifetime value maximization. This is where we start to look at going deeper. Now, you can be a multi-6-figure, eventually 7-figure, just keynote speaker, but most of our clients at this point are looking to diversify. They're looking to diversify into workshops, consulting, membership offers, online courses, books, other ways to generate revenue other than them having to get on a plane and be on stage every time they want to make money. Pillar 5 is your zone of genius team architecture. So most speakers get stuck and stay in their business, but the goal of a systematized scaling speaker is to build systems and processes and accountability structures so that your team can work in the business so that you can work on it and only stay focused on your zone of genius. You need clean processes, clean systems that can be worked by your team, clear org chart with defined roles and KPIs, and the mindset shift from being a speaker to being a CEO who just so happens to speak. And pillar number 6 is very simply to become a CEO speaker. This means having clear numbers and dashboards in place, strategic planning sessions, and what we call your CEO hub, a centralized system in place for your speaking business to run strategically, not reactively. Now look, oftentimes the biggest shift in becoming a systemized scaling speaker isn't tactical, it's mental. You have to stop thinking like a speaker and start thinking like a CEO. Most speakers are afraid to systematize because they think it removes the personal touch out of their speaking business. What we have found with our clients though, is it actually does the exact opposite. When you systematize your speaking business and remove yourself, it allows you to be more personal where it matters the most, on stage and with your highest value, highest end top clients. Now, these 6 pillars are not just theory, they're what every speaker we've worked with has done to scale beyond 250K plus per year and what they've implemented. The question isn't whether this works, it's whether you're ready to start making that shift from speaker to CEO. Now, if you're already doing 150K plus per year and ready to systematize and really scale this speaking business, I'd love to invite you to book a strategy call with our team. It's a 15-minute, no obligation call where my team can sit down with you and see if you're a good fit for us to help you through our systematized scaling speaker business program. The link to book that call is going to be in the description below for you to grab a time. And if you're not quite at that 150K level yet, no worries at all. We have a video down below called How to Become a Scalable Speaker. Once you're a scalable speaker, you can then become a systemized scaling speaker. And I'll link that up video in the links down below so you can go grab that as well. Because every speaker who's built the systematized scaling multiple 6-figure per year speaking business has mastered these 6 pillars. Only question is, when are you going to start building and mastering these 6 pillars for yourself?